The Billboard chart on May 19th. Darryl Worley made the cut after making a two-slot leap into the throwback 30. Here's second win on Y2 Country.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our cab. I forgot what I always say on our radio show.
Oh, that song is from Mandy Joe.
Oh yeah, well I couldn't play Mandy Joe's song. We're trying something new this week, and you are all literally trucking with the Schmitts tonight. We are driving down the road, and we're live, so if something goes wrong, you're going to witness it all. We are coming to you from I-80 in Indiana. Hope you can hear us okay. If you can't, let me know.
I'm just waiting to see if they can hear us or not. If I need to scream really loud so people can hear.
Well, I'm going to go look on Facebook.
So anyhow, we've been home for 3 weeks. 2 weeks, 25th. And the reason we didn't do any shows is the son got married, so that takes priority, and had a blast. Pulled out my Fred Astaire move, and Ginger Rogers was tired at the end of the night. That was it.
It was a great day. It was an awesome day. The new Mrs. Schmidt put tons and tons of work into that wedding. And Layla just showed up and was where he was told to be when he was told to be there.
Yeah, it was good.
It was super, super fun. Great.
Works hard, parties hard.
That boy partied hard. And there was no alcohol involved. I didn't know he could dance that well. Showed his father up, didn't he?
Only
Got you out on the dance floor.
yeah, many times. So,
Because it's always a competition between the two of you.
yeah,
What else did we do while we were there?
chicken coop is done. Don't want to hear any more about it.
Except the wall.
That's not my problem. It's done. It's not coming out. So the reason, just wanting to know, can everybody hear us? Somebody just say if they can hear me or not. No comments from anybody.
They're a little delayed, I think. This was one of those nights where we knew we were going to be driving and still wanted to connect with you guys, tell you some things we know and we found out, and later on we're going to talk about something that's really
So the
fun
audio
that's
is
coming.
full of static.
How is it static? Where are you seeing them? Why am I not
Comments.
seeing
I don't
them?
know.
Oh.
Thank you.
We are driving with the Extreme Transportation Boys, and if you look at our page, Trucking Across America with the Schmitts, you'll see some photos of the load, and we of course had to get our truck washed because they got their truck washed, and we didn't want them to have to be seen with our dirty truck. So they're good guys. We're having a fun trip out to PA.
Yeah.
Let me see this so I can see comments. Keep talking. Sounds like we're underwater. We're doing the best we can, guys. We don't have professional equipment at this point. We're trying this to see if it works. If you like this method of delivery we've made, try it again. All I'm going to ask is that you all share this wherever you can, whatever groups you're in. Because I didn't get a chance to hook them all up before lifetime.
So we wanted to come on tonight to discuss a fundraiser.
But we're going to have to get to that later.
Oh, okay. Fundraiser later. Insurance now.
What about geese? We did that while we were home.
You can talk about the geese.
Oh, this is who we are.
You talk about the geese.
My husband was very sweet, and on the way home from the wedding, we drove up to Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and picked up 3 baby geese. And they're called Sebastopol geese. If you don't know what they look like, you've got to look online and find a picture, because when they grow up, they're going to have white curly feathers. My husband says that he thinks they look like a sheepdog and a swan mated. But they are just super sweet. They follow us all over the yard. My husband, the big tough guy, sits on the ground and chats with them.
You're
And
the only thing that would listen to me. Nobody else will listen to me.
now they're really going to see how we are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are really in for it tonight. He tells them stories. He pets them. They wanted to go in their little pond yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, let me go get you some more water." And he talks baby talk to them. He's a big tough.
Stop with that.
That's how it is. They want to know the real Lisa Lee, so here they go.
Also, while we were home, we got a new generator. So, that had a few bugs that were working out with the keypad. It's computer bugs. The unit itself starts, it's quieter than the old one. Blows out heat more stronger than the old one when we need it. But just the timings were screwed up. And like I said, that's just a computer bug. Hopefully they got that worked out today. So we'll let you know more about that as time goes.
It was a setting suggested that we had to make.
Yeah.
So yeah, hubby, during the wedding we dropped the truck off down at our generator guy. That's his real name, the generator guy, Jerry. Down in Alcorn, and he put the generator.
It's not his real name. He has a real last name.
I don't know what it is though.
I don't
Even
either.
in your contacts it says Jerry Generator.
Yeah.
So, because we're live and on camera, you know, usually Lee's out of the cab, and so I have the whole cab to myself, and I can do whatever I want. I could be sitting there in my pajamas on the radio. It doesn't matter. But now that we're on live camera, what?
Nothing.
Oh, on the shoulder. So, let us know what you think of this way. If you want to do it this way in the future, maybe we can do more of it. Get some more professional microphones, cameras,
That was nuts.
whatever.
Just walking along.
So, oh, what else did we do while we were gone? Oh, hubby changed the front shackles.
Shackle and bushings and pins and water lines and service truck and bushings and a sleeper.
Lanyards on here.
Might be turned later.
Okay.
And rides better than the damn truck has since we've had it.
It does. It rides so nice. We even had to drive all the way to Michigan to pick up this trailer that we're pulling now that is an RGN Conestoga. And Michigan roads didn't even bother me. I was so surprised. I was like, wow, you should have changed those things a long time ago. And we got new seats a while back. You can't really see them. You can see his kind of.
And so now let's talk about insurance.
Okay. What about insurance?
OIDA came out and posted today that the beautiful government wants to raise to $4,923,000, I think. All right. If they raise it, for starters, who the hell is going to get an insurance company to do that? Now, let's just say they do it. Who's going to be able to haul anything? You're going to be an $8 a mile freight. And if people sit and say, well, you can haul it for $4 because, you know, that'll pay your insurance. I'm not in business with $500 million worth of equipment just to move shit. Drivers have money invested. This is a business. what is it going to take if they try to do this? What is it going to take for drivers to wake up and say enough is enough? We're not this country's piggy bank. We're not going to put up with all these regulations, and we're done. You know, you're going to be at $8 a mile fuel, or $6 a gallon fuel. You're going to be at $8 a mile just to be able to cover the cost of insurance and everything else. And in the end, the general consumer is going to be at $5, $6 a gallon milk. They're already getting close to that. Probably they're already. The money's just going to trickle down. When are we going to stand up and say enough is enough? Stop with these balloon lawsuits, where people are getting millions of dollars when 90% of the time it's their fault, and we get blamed for it. But they want to slip this into the infrastructure bill, and they want to get them passed by the end of June so that they can sign it by the 4th of July. Rumor has it, the last thing was heard was that they also wanted to get the PRO Act in there, but change it to the Thrive Act. Are you, any comments? You're just saying.
No, I'm sharing. Oh. Keep going, you're right.
So, what is it going to take for drivers to wake up and say enough is enough? You know, right now, but are you that naive to think that we're getting rich? Right now, drivers are making what they should have been making for years. You know, this $1.50 and $1.70 a mile freight that everybody wants to haul stuff for, that's been going on since the 70s. For God's sake, trucks were 80, 90,000 brand new in the 80s, and now they're 180, 200,000. You're still hauling freight for $1.50. So they're excited because they're getting $3 and $4 a mile freight, but this is where you're supposed to be at just to be able to maintain your equipment at the cost now. And they keep going up. So what is it going to take for drivers to wake up?
Well, not only that, but in this infrastructure bill, they want speed limiters on all trucks. They want automatic electronic braking on all trucks. What else?
Side skirts, vans, reefers, lane deviation, just basically AB4 on everything.
AB.
Yeah.
AB.
It's not going to happen.
Well, we all need to keep an eye on what Congress is doing. They've been allowed to literally get away with crap for years. We need to keep an eye on what they're doing, and so that if something comes where we need to show up on their doorstep, that's what we need to do. Candace says, hi, trouble one and trouble two.
Yeah. So, and if people want to sit and wait until the bill is passed, it's too late. Why wait till it's passed?
Right. Oh, for sure.
Oh, because we got to wait so that other states take it to court. All right, PRO Act. If they pass that, let's just say that they pass the PRO Act. We're bouncing around. But we'll say they pass the PRO Act. All right, you got 27 states are right-to-work states. You can't take away states' constitutional right of the 10th Amendment. States have rights. The feds are going to try to override this. But right there, that's going to cause you to go to court. Well, look at California and pass an AB5. Now, other states can follow suit, and I'm sure the East Coast states will. They're just trying to weasel everything through that they can before 2022 because, obviously, there's an election then. And it doesn't matter which party is in. They're all crooked, and they all need to go. Vote them all out. Start over.
There was some news from Too Simple.
Okay.
They have pre-sold 7,000 trucks.
So that's 7,000 trucks that we need to blockade, stop, get out, cut the airlines.
Well, here's the thing. When we had Michael DeCord on the show about a year ago, he talked about the millions of miles that those trucks needed to drive for their testing. So what they're going to do is put drivers in the level 4 autonomous trucks, and the drivers are going to be the guinea pigs. And what you people don't understand is these trucks do not know how to avoid a crash because they've never been in a crash to know how to avoid them. You guys get to be the crash test dummies.
So every time there's a crash, that's data that Daimler Chrysler gets, Freightliner, Western Star automatically get because their computers are linked back to them guys. So you don't have to send it to them. They have all the data of everything that you did ahead of time, so now they know how to fix their computer.
Too simple, plus AI.
You're all free willingly giving them data to put you out of business.
So, and that was the other thing that happened recently. Plus AI has a new employee.
Oh, yeah. Look at Wiley Dick. Went to work there, too.
So everybody that works at the FMCSA is going to work now for autonomous truck companies. What does that say to you guys? They don't care about us. They don't care. They just want the money.
It says to me that they can't get things through FMCSA because they don't have regulations, and these guys are over there telling them exactly what they can and can't do because there's no regulation stopping them. Speaking of that,
What?
come on.
I don't know if you guys can even see that. It's the CVSA book, 2021. Just started April 1st, the new out-of-service criteria. Because we're now new members of CPSA, we got one of those books.
So that's 284 pages I get to read on figuring out how to argue back. So,
Yes.
fundraiser.
Alright, so
The reason we did this live is obviously because we're running with the Extreme team. But didn't want to stop tonight. And we wanted to do this short and to the point because next week, right? Next week?
it starts on May 29th.
2 weeks. No, next
Week and a
week.
half.
Week and a half.
You guys all are familiar with Trucks with Despair. And Lee and I are kind of on one of their committees to help them out. Well, this is super fun and super cool. And they're doing a fundraiser this year. And you don't have to do anything other than what you're already doing right now, which is driving down the road. So for the week of May 29th through June 4th, the fundraiser is called Miles That Matter. Now, y'all know when you're kids, you did like jump rope for heart, where you got a sponsor for the number of jumps you could do. Or, I don't know, are there other fundraisers? This one is for the miles that you run during that week. So you literally do nothing but do your job.
And get a sponsor.
So if you go to Trucks with Room Facebook page, the very first post is pinned, talks about Miles That Matter. That's where you go and sign up. Now every driver that is hearing my voice needs to go there and sign up. We've already signed up, and then there's a link to get a sponsor sheet. And that's where you sign up all your sponsors. And however many miles you run during that week, the sponsors can donate, I don't know, a nickel a mile, a dime a mile, even a penny a mile if that's all they want to donate. So we run between
3,546
miles in a week. So if you sign up to donate a penny a mile, that would only be
$35.
$35. So we are going to be after all of our followers to become a sponsor for us. And if you have your favorite truck driver, get them to sign up to participate in the Miles That Matter, and you become a sponsor for them. Or if you don't have a favorite truck driver, go to Trucking Across America with the Schmitts. We would be glad to have you as a sponsor.
And easy way to verify it, take a picture of your mileage, your odometer on the 29th, and on the 4th. That's the miles you did.
And the cool thing for drivers is that on June 5th, Trucks with Room to Spare is doing an online fundraiser, and they're giving away prizes for the drivers that raise the most money, that get the most sponsors. I don't know what all they're giving out prizes for, but it's cool. So not only can you raise money for a great organization that helps out during relief efforts, you can help win yourself some prizes.
So just a little background. Trucks with Room to Spare is there to help bring disaster when the disasters strike. Hurricanes, flash flooding, tornadoes, fires. You have the Red Cross, you have these other government agencies, but they gotta jump through hoops to get there. So Trucks with Room to Spare was there to help immediately, right away. And this money would go toward helping fuel trucks in disaster times. Because people donate all kinds of products, they just need to get it moved. So this helps with fuel for drivers to deliver it.
A lot of drivers donate the use of their time in their truck and may not be able to provide the fuel. And the nonprofits gather all these things and need them shipped in, as Lee said. We hauled in hay into the Nebraska floods a couple years back, and that was so fun. It was so heartwarming. You know, helping out with Trucks with Room, as hubby put it, you get that warm, fuzzy feeling. So Shelly Conaway is the CEO, director, everything for Trucks with Room. Go to their Facebook page. She'll be happy to help you, or contact her on Facebook. Get yourself signed up as a participant in this fundraiser and compete against us for the most miles, for the most sponsors. I want to see this be super successful, so we're going to be doing a lot of videos about it. It's a cause that's near and dear to our hearts. Like I said, we hauled the animal hay in when we do 2 or 3 loads back then, and the farmers were so grateful. I let other people take in the water and the human supplies. I'm the animal lover, so that's what we did to help them out.
So that's pretty much it tonight in a nutshell. We'll be back probably next week. Normal.
Anybody got any questions, post them, and we'll answer them before we take off.
Lisa will put a description in the article. I'm copying Millennial Farmer. Lisa will just put a description in the article for the fundraiser.
In the comments?
In the comments.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you know what? You didn't tell them about your trailer.
Oh. Side note. My tri-axle step stretch low pro is for sale. Anybody knows anybody it's for sale, give me a call, message me. It stretches to 64'5" on the lower deck, 74'5" overall, 30-inch deck height. Give me a call.
Also, put your feedback in the comments if you like this way. We'll get some better audio. I think it's kind of fun. We do a lot of conversations between the hubby and I, and just talking about legislation that's coming through or some topic of trucking, and we wish we could recreate this conversation
Cheryl
for the show. What does it say? Fundraiser will be on the 12th for the truckathon. Oh, okay. So it's a week later. Anyways, it was just nice having you in to come and visit.
That's all I got. Just trucking up tonight, later.
We couldn't play our Mandy theme song, but I'll figure out a way to do that. Because Facebook can't copyright that.
Right.
Because that's my song. We were on theme song. Did you all know that? So, like I said, share this video out. If you have questions, get a hold of us. If you're interested in the trailer, if you're going to participate in Miles That Matter, it's going to be super fun. So,
we'll see who can get the most miles. Greg Anderson or Michael Hanby. Coors. Punch.
There you go.
So.
Alright, guys. Have a good night.
And we do not. We don't own anything. It's just a commercial. I was going to say, we don't own the rights to this music. We can't even do that. So, that's all we got.